What is the difference between dating and courting? What is the difference and what does it matter to us? Well, it's a very simple question to answer. We're going to answer that here in just a few moments. But before we completely jump into today's video, I want to say a big welcome to you guys and thank you for joining us on today's video. We're going to be talking about the difference between dating and courting and why it matters to us, how we can take these understandings and begin to plug it into our lives, and ultimately the way in which we roll as young apostolics. So without further ado, what's up Yapa fam, and welcome to today's TOTD. Man, it's been a long time since we said that. So, you, as a young apostolic, or you watching this video, you guys look across the room and you see someone that you think is just like really good looking specialness, right? That person then go ahead and look at you and say like, whoo, yo, some specialness too. And so you guys are all like, ugh, about each other, right? You guys exchange numbers, social media, someone slides into the DM, something happens to where you guys get in contact with each other, you guys start talking, and then you guys want to be together, and then you guys start dating, right? Or do you guys start courting? Which one is it and which do you do? According to Webster's dictionary, actually, Apple's dictionary, dating in the context of male and female relationships simply means to go out with someone in whom one is romantically interested in. Well, that's very simple to do. Anybody can go out with someone on a romantic level in order to see if sparks will fly and little heart-eyed emojis will be sent for the next few months. Now, there's nothing wrong with dating. I mean, we all should do it at some point in time. Go out with someone, spend time with someone to see if there's something that could possibly be there with romantic interest. But there is a mega difference between dating and courting. Dating, you're there to go out with a person with like some romantic interest, but courting is something a little bit different. Google defines courting as such: to be involved with romantically, typically with the intention of marrying. Now, it's very simple to grasp this concept because when we talk about courting in the animal kingdom, you would have a male and a female that will spend a lot of time with each other, ultimately to mate. Now, for us as humans and us being a living soul and man and spirit, created in the image of God, when we engage a man to a woman or a woman to a man in actions similar to, this took me a long time to think of this one, in actions similar to what, you can't get away from it. When a man and a woman engage each other and consummate their marriage, in the eyes of God, they are then married. These two are one flesh. So you can kind of see the parallels between the animal kingdom and what we can deduce from that, courting to mating, and then for us as humans, the courting leads to marriage, right? Because the mating aspect of marriage is the sign of marriage, at least in God's eyes. So rewinding now and contrasting dating versus courting, the main difference is that one key element, and that is marriage. So you as a young apostolic, this video is very, very short, but hopefully this will start the conversation regarding dating for us on Yapa238. But the difference between dating and courting is simply that courting has the intention of marriage. Now, it is my personal belief, and I know a lot of you guys who follow Yapa238 and many of your parents and pastors, etc., believe and operate with the idea that dating should lead to marriage. And that's the reason why some of you guys will call dating courting, because ultimately it is courting. No matter what label you put on it, if you spend time with a person, if you spend time with someone that you're just so like woo about, you spend time with that person, you ultimately want to get married to that person, right? And so then you'd be courting. So no matter if you call it dating or no matter if you call it courting, the main difference is that courting leads to marriage, okay? Dating is just you going out with someone, yeah, it's kind of like there's a little bit of something there, but it lacks the intention of marriage. So you as a young apostolic, you should be, and I should be, and we all should be, finding and choosing someone based off the intention of marrying them. Because what's the point of really wasting time? You get romantically involved with someone and the relationship doesn't happen, then you're all torn apart and you're broken up in different little pieces because your emotions got all involved with the person, and then what happens is you take that kind of, I don't know if you call it baggage, but if you have multiple relationships, right? Your hearts are coming together, then it's ripped apart. Hearts are coming together, then it's ripped apart. Hearts are coming together, then it's ripped apart. And then like 5, 6, 7, 10, 15, 25 dudes later, or ladies later, your emotions are kind of almost desensitized, right? And then you're not giving 100% of yourself because you lost about 50% of yourself with all them other relationships. You're not giving 100% of yourself to the person that you actually will marry. So it's kind of not the wisest thing to do to just link up with someone with that romantic intention, but you're kind of just playing it cool because you're suave homie dude, or ladies because he likes you and he likes you and he likes you, so you get with all these other dudes. You know what I'm saying? It's just not the best thing. And that is dating. Now, courting, on the other hand, is very purposeful. You're going to marry the person, you're like laser targeted focus, and sometimes things happen to where it derails you because it just wasn't the will of God, or maybe because that person, there wasn't that like-mindedness. There's a lot of different reasons why a relationship will stop. But ultimately, at the end of the day, we all should be operating in the courtship manner, no matter what label you put on it, courting or dating. And that, my friends, is where Yapa238 comes with the saying, don't date to date, date to marry. Pretty much I'm saying, don't spend time with the person romantically just to spend time with the person romantically. Spend time with the person romantically with the intention of getting married in order so that you do end up getting married. Don't date to date, date to marry. So yes, my friends, that is the end of today's video. I just wanted to kind of cover to you guys the difference between dating and courting. And so as you guys jump into the conversation that we'll be having more of here on Yapa238, you guys will understand, oh, I get it. He's saying dating, but he's really meaning courting. The reason why he's saying dating is because everybody says dating, right? But our intention, the underlying definition, is going to be that dating is a precursor to marriage. So it's kind of like courting. You kind of see what I'm saying? So just know as we move forward here on Yapa238, when we talk about dating, we're really talking about the courtship process. But because the terminology courtship might not be readily understood by the 14-year-old crowd, the 12-year-old crowd, the 17-year-old crowd, they just understand dating. As we move forward here on Yapa238, we're going to be using the terminology dating and not so much courting. Just so everyone's on the same page and can apply what is being taught here on Yapa238. So you guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys like today's video, make sure you like it. Make sure you share it if you're on Facebook and on Instagram or IGTV. Like the video, comment below if you get it, if you understand the difference between dating in the context of what was defined on Google and also courting. Comment down below if you need any more clarification. I want to make sure you guys are understanding what is being talked about here on Yapa238. Follow Yapa238 on all social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, iTunes, Google+, Google Play, Instagram, and YouTube. Like today's video. I think I already said that. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. God bless Yapa fam in Jesus' name. Next video.